Hi, I'm Marcia James, and welcome to VOA Learning English. It's the holiday time of the year, and this is one of my favorite seasons. And with me is my dear friend Katie.
Hi, I'm Katie Weaver, also with Learning English, and this is my home. And today we are going to tell you about how Christmas is celebrated in America, how Americans prepare for Christmas, baking cookies, caroling, trimming the tree.
Let's get started because you're certainly in for a treat.
Right. So we're going to start today with baking, which is not my forte. However, Marcia is a baker, and so we're going to turn it over to her. She's going to show us how to make Christmas cookies.
I enjoy making Christmas cookies, and so today I'm going to demonstrate and make some gingerbread cookies. So let's get started. I take some flour and I spread it onto my cookie board, cutting some dough and then rolling it into a ball. It smells good even before it hits the oven. And then I actually press the dough down. I really enjoy this part because it feels like I'm young again and having the opportunity to kind of be in the kitchen with my mom cooking during the holidays. I then take my cookie cutter and I press down in there. Instead of taking the cookie cutter off of the dough, lift the entire cookie cutter, and there's your gingerbread.
The ginger smells delicious, Marcia.
It certainly does, Katie.
What's in it? What's in gingerbread dough?
Well, there's flour, sugar, eggs, and there's some brown sugar, of course, but the most important ingredient, ginger.
And ginger's good for you.
It certainly is. I enjoy ginger tea, ginger snaps. How about you?
Well, I like the idea of a medicinal cookie.
Well, then let's get these babies in the oven.
Okay, great.
I think the cookies are ready. The cookies have cooled off, and now they're ready to be decorated and then put in our holiday containers.
People celebrate Christmas differently all over the world. In America, it's kind of a quiet time. Usually we gather with family. And then on Christmas Eve, my family always has a big dinner. We open one gift after dinner. Is that similar to your Christmas Eve? What's your Christmas Eve like?
Christmas Eve at our home is very quiet. I remember when I was growing up, my mom would always hurry us to bed so my dad, who was Santa, could put together my Barbie dolls and my brother's train set. But it's a great time, Katie. It really is a great time, and we just kind of relax and enjoy one another. A time for us to slow down and to just recognize that family is important. And Christmas, Katie, is celebrated by many people.
It is. It's a Christian holiday, of course. It commemorates the birth of Christ. But many Americans celebrate Christmas who aren't even Christians. There are also Christian groups who do not celebrate Christmas because they think of it as a pagan holiday from pre-Christian days.
Many people go to church during that time to just give thanks.
Right. A very popular service is the Midnight Mass. For Catholics, that's very popular.
Although Christians celebrate the birth of Christ, those who are not religious celebrate Santa Claus.
Usually he is a pretty popular guy, regardless of religion. So children will write long letters to Santa. The U.S. Postal Service actually does get mail to Santa Claus at the North Pole, and they send it to him. But what I love is Christmas Eve. I stay up very late wrapping, and I like to wrap the presents beautifully. When we wake up in the morning and come out and see the tree with all the shiny packages underneath, it's really fun. What about you?
I have purchased all that I plan to buy for Christmas, and there's some pretty big items for some friends and family this year. In fact, Katie, I think you may be getting something special, so hope you look forward to receiving.
Oh, thank you. Oh, no, that's another person I have to buy for. So I also love getting Christmas cards, and I noticed you have a few to show us.
This one's reading, Wishing You a Merry Christmas. Heartfelt greetings sent to you for a Merry Christmas with love too. Sent from my cousin Patrick. And I spend the first part of the holidays doing Christmas cards.
I do about 100 cards, and I usually get a picture of my kids and send them out. It's a time that you'll hear from people. You know, people have very busy lives, and you can look forward to getting a card every year from people that are in far-flung places that you might not get to see that often.
Christmas is also a time, Katie, as we both know, that people give to those that they don't even know, to the less fortunate, because there are many people who don't celebrate Christmas because they don't have family and friends to give to spend the time with.
That's true. It's a big time for charity in the country. People will put on toy drives for children in hospitals, poor children, homeless children.
Because it is about giving.
That's true. That's a big part of Christmas. So that every family that wants to can have a big Christmas dinner. A good Christmas dinner, something to remember, something memorable.
I see here you have plenty of ornaments before us.
And many more in boxes. But I do have a few favorites. I found this, and shortly after I found this one, which is the Boston Red Sox. And there's a great rivalry between these teams. My husband is from Boston, and now we argue every year about whether the New York Yankees ornament goes higher on the tree or the Boston Red Sox. So what do you have?
For me, I like to make ornaments, and for many years, even in school, finding an ornament that I could make and hang on the tree was always delightful. And so this is one of my favorite ones that I've constantly always put on the tree. In fact, if you twirl it, the gift that keeps on giving.
Right.
Katie, the tree is all trimmed, but there's one last thing that we should do for the holiday. A little caroling indeed. And so let's get some caroling in. I'm ready. A part of Christmas is caroling and bringing the spirit of Christmas to neighbors and friends. And that is what we're going to do a bit of, is carol to our neighbors and bring the joy of the season from our home to other homes. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one horse open sleigh. Oh, him, born the King of angels. Oh, come, let us adore him. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. During this holiday season, we wish you and your family peace, love, and great tidings of joy.
Happy holidays from VOA Learning English.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la.